Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled by the sea, there lived a kind-hearted fisherman named Peter. He spent his days at sea working hard to provide for his family, but his true joy came from helping others. Peter had always been known in the village for his selflessness and kindness. He had volunteered to help during times of hardship, and he had given away his catch of the day to those who were less fortunate. He had even put himself in danger to help others. As he worked on his fishing nets, Peter gazed out at the sea, watching as the waves crashed against the shore. The smell of the salt water and the sound of seagulls filled his senses. He thought about his family and the struggles they had faced, but he remained hopeful and determined to provide for them. One day, as Peter was repairing his nets, an old man with long white beard and tattered clothes approached him. The man was clearly in need, and Peter generously offered him a hot meal and a place to rest. Over dinner, the old man revealed that he was a powerful wizard. He had been watching Peter's actions for some time and had grown to admire the fisherman's selflessness and kindness. The wizard felt that Peter deserved to have his wishes granted and offered to grant him 3. Peter, being humble and selfless, wished for his family's happiness, good health, and a bountiful catch to provide for the entire village. The wizard granted Peter's wishes, and from that day on, Peter's life changed dramatically. His family flourished with happiness, and they remained in good health. The village prospered as well, with plenty of fish to share among its inhabitants. However, as time passed, the villagers began to take their blessings for granted. They became complacent and lazy, forgetting the value of hard work and gratitude. Peter, seeing the change in the village, became worried. He knew that if the villagers continued on this path, they would lose everything they had been given. One day, Peter decided to seek out the old wizard once more. He asked the wizard if there was a way to help the villagers remember the importance of gratitude and hard work. The wise old wizard nodded and granted Peter one more wish. Peter wished for the villagers to learn the value of hard work and gratitude without losing the abundance they had been granted. The wizard cast a spell that caused the sea to become more unpredictable, forcing the villagers to work harder to catch the fish. The water became choppy and dangerous, and the fish became more elusive. The villagers had to use all their skills and knowledge to find the fish, and as the days passed, they began to appreciate the abundance they had been granted. However, the wizard's spell had also attracted the attention of a rival fisherman named Ben, who grew jealous of Peter's success. Ben had struggled for years to make a living from the sea and saw Peter's success as a threat to his livelihood. He began to sabotage Peter's fishing nets, causing him to lose some of his catch. As Peter tried to repair his damaged nets, he realized that he needed to confront Ben if he was going to protect his family and his village. He spoke to Ben and tried to reason with him, but Ben was too consumed by jealousy to listen. Peter realized that he needed to show Ben that there was enough abundance to go around, and that the success of one fisherman did not have to come at the expense of another. He invited Ben to work alongside him and taught him some of his fishing techniques. Slowly but surely, Ben began to see that hard work and collaboration were the keys to success. As the 2 men worked together, they were able to catch more fish than either of them had before. They shared their catch with the village, and the villagers began to understand the importance of hard work and collaboration. Ben became Peter's friend and ally, and together they worked to protect the village from future threats. The villagers learned to appreciate the abundance they had been given and understood that success was not just about individual effort, but also about working together for the common good. Years passed, and Peter became an elder in the village. He continued to teach the younger generations the value of hard work and gratitude. He never forgot the lesson the old wizard had taught him, and he remained grateful for the abundance that had been granted to him. As the sun set over the sea, Peter sat by the shore and gazed out at the water. He knew that the sea could be unpredictable and that hard times might come again, but he was confident that the lessons he had learned would guide him and his village through any storm that might come their way.